Okay, TikTokers, welcome to Kung Fu Habit number 2. I'm your host, son of a bitch. I did it again. We're not erasing it. I've been making a lot of TikTok videos today because we pretty much know that this is a temporary test, right? So those are the two things I'm going to address now since I did the TikTok intro by accident. So first and foremost, we all know that Donald Trump has put an extension, shall we say, on TikTok. It's not bad, so don't get your hopes up. It's not bad. It's just an extension to put us under the microscope, so to speak. If the American public keeps TikTok, he may gain their loyalty. Not my loyalty, but their loyalty to TikTok. And I have made lots of videos about this shit being a test and a trap. How do you spell TikTok? Let's see. We'll just look at the app real quick. Okay. You spell it TikTok. TikTok. I couldn't remember how to spell it, y'all. I'm sorry. But anyway, the first T is test. The second T is trap. It's a trap test or a test trap, but it is a trap. It's also a test to see how far we can go with this app and how long we can live without it. As you know, everybody's diving on over the red note. I'm not going there. I'm probably going to go to the Clapper and some other apps that I have recently found. I haven't made accounts for them yet, but I'm also going to get a Snapchat for one specific individual who is a native activist, and I don't want to lose touch with her because she's like a fucking member of my family, even though she's on the central west coast area and I'm on the east. But I love her and I hope she's well. Anyway, leaving that out of the way, now let's get to the real heart of this video. Your new president, number 47, wants to get rid of birthright citizenship. I need y'all to think about this shit really, really quickly. This is very important. Otherwise, I wouldn't be making this video because a lot of y'all don't really understand how this is going to work. How it's supposed to work is he's planning on getting rid of birthright citizens for people who are coming in pregnant now. Alright? That's how he thinks this is going to work. But to be fair, and if we are going to be fair, I'm going to piss y'all all off now. Ready? I'm part native. I'm part black. I'm part white. If anybody has the right to be here, it's me. Because two sets of my ancestors were enslaved. Maybe all three. Maybe the white part of me was indentured servitude. Either way, I am what America was stolen for. We are on stolen land. Regardless of how you slice it, America belongs to the Native Americans. Not black people, not white people, not fucking pretendians. Not Asian people. Not Hispanic people, unless those Hispanic people are indigenous to America, being that they are either Inuit or they are from Mexico or South America. Because if they are Mayan, Incan, Aztec, Olmec, Toltec, then they are native. But if there's someone who immigrated to Mexico from any other country and they're not biologically Mexico, they are not native. I.e., got me? Good. So here's how it's supposed to work. Anyone coming in pregnant will no longer be able to have birthright citizenship for their child. Says your red-headed stepchild, your golden nugget genius, that would be Donald John Trump. He wants to get rid of birthright citizenship, the thing this country was stolen on. Cool. That means his ass has to go home too. He's just going to have to rule from wherever the hell he came from. And that also means half the people in the United States who are European or black with no native ties or native blood, Splitsville. Natives get their land back, win-win for everybody. And in the acquiring of getting our land back, that means we get all the military equipment. Gotta think about this really, really long and hard. I'm not wrong. If he gets rid of birthright citizenship, he can't do it for one generation and not do it for all. Which means everybody's going home. Except me. Because I'm part native, I'm part black, and I'm part white. So unless they find a machine that can divide me into three pieces like Piccolo, I'm here. I'm here to stay. I will go and enroll in the Chickahominy tribe immediately so that I can stay. But That's a loophole for me. But for everybody else who's like all the way black or all the way European, it's Splitsville. So everything that your family worked for, everything that you worked for, the house that you have to pay for, and the taxes that you have to keep paying just to keep the damn thing, well, all that shit's going to be gone because he wants to get rid of birthright citizenship, and it wouldn't be fair for him to get rid of birthright citizenship for one generation, everyone coming in, but not take away birthright citizenship for everyone who's not a Native American. Do you understand where I'm going with this? You might not like what I'm saying, but that doesn't make it any less true. I'm part Native, I'm part black, I'm part white. You can't peel the black off me, and you can't peel the white off me either. You can't peel the Native off, so I'm staying. So he wants to get rid of birthright citizenship. Barron's 18. His mom's Russian. They got somewhere they can go. Most black people don't have a place to go. Asian people can go back to anywhere of Asia, but most black people have nowhere to go because we don't speak African languages or any of that shit. Yes, I am part black. I might not look like it in the face, but I am part black. I need you to take this shit into consideration. And you need to fight against it. Even if you're a Trump supporter, you need to fight against this because here's how this works. If he takes away birthright citizens, this gives the natives total and dominant power because they are Native Americans. They were here first. And they will have the decisions to make of who's going to stay and who's going to go. He takes away birthright citizenship, everybody's gone. Everybody be like this. Everybody, 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 everybody. And the natives be having all the weapons, the rifles, the tanks, and all that shit. And says, everybody, everybody, load the fuck up, and now you go. He's going to have to run the presidency from whatever country because America's giving back to its original own. So I need y'all to think about that. I need you to think about that long and hard because I'm pretty sure that everybody in your family, whether you're European, whether you're Asian, whether you're black, whether you're Hispanic, has sacrificed to get to this place because it was supposed to be the pot of gold. And now he wants to take that away from everybody. Now he can't take it away from Native Americans. Point blank period. He can't do that. Because the treaties of the land is the laws of the land. And if he wants to take away birthright citizenship, then he also has to go. Y'all might want to talk to your redhead stepchild Gito Giant. Because taking away birthright citizenship, because he was born here too, means his ass got to go. So just think about how this would work. There was an There was an episode of Stargate SG-1 where they went through a portal and they landed in a place where Native Americans never made contact with Europeans. Native Americans had the dominant stuff. There were tribes living everywhere. Some Native Americans had technology, some Native Americans didn't. The ones that lived in peace lived out in the woods doing the native thing, and the ones that had all the technology had cities and domes and all that shit. I don't remember how the episode ended, but just understand that there was the utopia for natives just on that TV show. If he gets rid of birthright citizenship, that means you're leaving everything behind. You're leaving your homes, you're leaving your friends, you're leaving your cars, your trucks, your guns. You're leaving everything. Everything. Because there's not enough ships to take you plus Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines equipment. Tribes will expand again. And they will have the equipment to do it. America's going to be a whole different place. Now, don't think that I'm pining for natives because I actually like living here in America. I don't like the way America's treating veterans. I don't like the way that America's treating the poor. I don't like the fact that none of us have health insurance. But I also understand that we can rewrite some things. Like that baby deletion program being illegal for little girls who are 5 and 6 years old who could possibly be raped by their uncle, by their daddy, by their teacher, by their janitor, by anybody that they fucking know before they get raped by a stranger, because that's what they fucking taught us in school. Then most girls and boys are groomed at a young age by people that they know before somebody decides to open up their doo-doo-doo or their hoo-ha, or in some cases, the booty-doo and the hoo-ha at the same motherfucking time. You really need to take into consideration what you've done when you voted for this man. Because if he takes away birthright citizenship, that affects everyone. That means even if you're an American and your child is born here, you may not have birthright citizenship for your child. He didn't weigh that all the way through when he said that shit. But people might take him literally like, nah, they're American. This is our kids. You took away birthright citizenship. So if you're European American and you have a kid here and it does not get citizenship, Trump did that shit and you voted it in. So your child, you're either going to have to find a way to make it a naturalized citizen due to that idiot, or you're going to have to move to where you're ancestry from and start your life all over again. That means you got to get a fucking job. That means you got to get a fucking house. That means you got to fucking have a means to provide for your family while you're there, because they're going to ship everybody out. And that's going to be everybody. It's not just going to be the new generation coming in. He wants to get rid of birthright citizenship. And in doing such a horrible, despicable thing, that means if you're 25 years old, you're an American, a European, not a black person, not a white person, excuse me, European is a white person. You're European American. And he decides that he wants to get rid of birthright citizenship. You and your husband are happily married. You both were born here. You're about to have a baby. It's your first baby. Hell no, you're about to have triplets. 2 girls and a boy. Nah, fuck that. I like all 3 genders. So we're going to make all 3 of your kids 3 little girls. You know, like Mickey Mouse's nieces. Or like Donald Duck's nephews, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. We're going to make them all girls, though. So now, they don't get birthright citizenship, but you and your husband are Americans. You just had 3 twins, and now they don't get birthright citizenship. But you have it for now. But he gets rid of it. So what does that mean for everybody? And don't tell me, no, you're taking this out of context. Am I taking it out of context, or are you just not paying attention, just like when him and the blonde chick said they're coming for your guns? Am I taking it out of context, or are you, again, not paying attention? Don't think because you voted for him that you're safe, because you're not. He used you just like he uses everyone else. And once he gets what he wants, he throws you to the curb and gives you the finger. I've explained this. I don't want to have to explain it again, but if he takes away birthright citizenship, everybody's fucked. Everybody. Including himself, when people start complaining about, hey man, you take away birthright citizenship. All the poor people are going to be the first ones he ships wherever the fuck they need to go. It's not going to matter if you're white. It's not going to matter if you're black. The only people who are going to be safe are Native Americans. So, as a mixed person, and I phenotypically look more native than black, they're not going to really question too much about me. But for poor white people and everyone else to be like, well, you're black, you're going to Africa. Sorry. Have fun with the lions, tigers, and bears. I don't think there's any bears in Africa, but, you know. He was like, you're white. You're going back to Europe. Oh, your last name is McLeod. So you're Scottish. We're sending you to Scotland. What is your name? Your name is Van Strucker. We're sending you to Germany. You have any money? All your assets are frozen. They took away your birthright citizenship. All the banks will probably be closed, because damn near everybody who works in the bank is going to be an American who had their citizenship taken away because your dumbass president decided to take away your birthright citizenship. And all of this because everybody wanted cheaper eggs, and lower gas prices. But that's great. It's not going to do you any good if he takes away birthright citizenship, because he didn't explain how that's supposed to work. But if he takes away birthright citizenship, that means Barron's ass got to go. Elon's got to go. Everybody white, everybody black, everybody Asian, everybody's got to go. Except for Native Americans, which is my saving grace because I'm part Native American. I need y'all to think about that shit. You might be laughing at me right now. You might be like, oh, man, fuck Echo. He ain't shit. Fuck it. We don't need to worry about that motherfucking shit. That shit'll never happen. Newsflash. We didn't think Trump ass would get back in either, because I didn't vote for that bastard. Surprise. Tomorrow will be his 3rd day in. And he took a stack of orders out yesterday, including freeing all of the January 6th hostages, as he called them. All of them. And you think that he won't take birthright citizenship? Are y'all fucking stupid? Well, good talk. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys at least think about what I said, because if you don't listen to me now, you may pay later. He who doesn't learn shall burn. or those who learn and fight today will survive to teach someone else to fight another day, or those who fight and run away live to fight another day. Whichever one you want to choose, but if he takes away birthright citizenship, we're all ocean bound. And that includes his ass, because he's just that damn stupid. But he has somewhere to go. It's called Putin's house. Where are we going? Where are we going? Might want to think about that shit. Think about who you vote for. 2 years there'll be another running, and I can almost guarantee you Virginia's going to go back to being a blue state. Right now we switched out because of Glenn Youngkin's ass. And it's kind of funny that Glenn Youngkin would side with this bastard, even though he talked about Glenn Youngkin like a dog and told Glenn Youngkin his name was Chinese. And Trump doesn't like Chinese people. So for you token Asians that voted his ass in, you might be the first to go. Same with token Mexicans. Same with token Latinos. Y'all might not like what I said, but remember the first thing I said on this thing before the name changed to Echo Fang Grey Wolf? I give you 99.9. Today I just gave you the whole 1,000. And you probably should be worried about it, especially if you're an owner of a firearm, because that's the next thing to go. After the mass deportations, he's going to take your fucking Second Amendment rights. And you signed on for this shit. Open carry states are now about to be having some issues. Concealed carry licenses are about to have some issues. Read up on that shit. Read up on that shit. Because it'll snatch you from behind and he'll rob your ass blind. But you couldn't listen to the young guy. You decided to do what you want. And 9 times out of 10, when people say, fuck you, I do what I want, they pay the heavier price. Karma doesn't forget an address, and I hope it opened your eyes. Thank you for watching. I'm out. We all better start praying and pulling ourselves up by the bootstraps, because if we don't, we just might get clapped.